Okay, Navy. So they announced where the abuses are is Texas and the Viva Mexico. And so Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry J. Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 amphibious spaceman, the Bitted Bat for the Blue Boy Boxes, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, the Cowboy Country and Western, Karen, Brian Stan, DJ Dave, the 1960, I'm sorry, GPS Igley, Paso Robo, Rapist, Minister Knight, and the Elleries. Okay, Texas is supposedly their victorious spot. So now I say reassess and change your battle strategy because we now know where the abusers are. And then they, Perlita, Dave, Joe, Harry, have an answer as to why they look like shit because their coordinator, Perlita Jones Quinwan, and Karen Faust and Don Wiley are full of shit. And that's what you guys get for bad military information that you spread and claiming a victory beforehand. So we tell the Navy, Air Force, the militaries of the world, police officers, firefighters. Well, we found abuse source number one, Texas, and the Viva Mexico, Perlita Jones, the liar Quinwan, and the Fatsos. And so Harry, Joe, Bernard, Roble Knight, if those are the ones you want, the fat, lying Perlita as your military coordinator, and the Don Wileys, and that whole little dysfunctional group, you can have them. And then you give the Navy here and the Air Force and the Marines and the Army an advantage over the abuser family. They claim they never did kill or abuse, but they actually really did. And then fight a war against me and the children, fully well knowing that they're wrong. Right? Like I said, generally, you can see what's going on inside most men's minds, right? Yesterday at the library, the child said, a black hole is a star. But the father said, no, it's not. But then later said, well, some are. So if we listen to the children probably were correct the first time. Maybe not all the time. But you can kind of see the conflict that parents have because they hear their child, but they want to ignore the first answer out of their mouth and then try to correct it with bad data. So get a hold of Stephen Hawking, but Stephen Hawking would probably, much rather listen to the youth because that's more, correct information. So ladies, there's really, you super hottie chicks, there's nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud, especially women, because you get the best of both worlds. You get to bear the young, you have to generally hear all the things out of the young's mouth, and you look good. Hey, there's nothing to be disappointed or ashamed about, because generally men are the ones that jacked it up in the first place. So keep on your road, ladies. You're learning, you're evolving. It proves the women are more evolved. I just got some jacked up parents who want to have like Bernard the Carney, put them in fame, but at the same time deform, mutilate, and maim their children to make a point, which was like 0 point. And those of us on the street became smarter, even though we may not have agreed, by working together. Get it, Karen? You guys can have all the money, Perlita, and power in the world, but it doesn't make you smarter. It's about how you work with people and what you're willing to choose to accept and not to accept. So that means, Karen, you could kiss Stephen Hawking's ass because you read a book, but it doesn't mean that you know as much as him, and really you didn't ever respect him, Perlita and Dave, and Ellery for his disability. You guys just wanted to use him like the blind people and the deaf people. So basically, Perlita, Bernard, Dave, Roble Knight, and Ellery's, you trashed trillions of dollars of a product which people already knew how to use, but you're a group that's so damn selfish that you wrecked it for everyone else. So I just want to get that clear. So the Navy and the Air Force and, the police and the firefighters who actually deserve it, like I said, they can privately go make their own nice paradise on a place so farly remotely away from you people, and then rescue their own people and have a real paradise while you're, Perlita, living your lie with Bernard and the restraining order thing that he used to his advantage because he's a coward faggot. Carney thief with DJ Dave and that whole mess. So you're an American, Bernard, like I said, that goes down to Mexico or overseas and then take like a cult leader, like the Robo Knight, a cult leader that takes advantage of impressionable people and teaches them all the wrong shit on purpose just so you could control them and hump their women. That means you're a fucking coward, Bernard.